Now I request CA Pankaj Shah, Chairman ICAI Indore branch for his welcome speech.
आ गए हमारे अतिथि यहाँ, हम हर्षित हैं, हम पुलकित हैं। कैसे स्वागत करें जरा ये सोच सोच कर चिंतित हैं। Respected, Honorable, My Lordship, former Chief Justice of India, Shri Deepak Ji Mishra Sahab, I am overwhelmed to welcome you on behalf of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India in this program, in this 2 days national conference. I am short of words to express my joy, my emotions in welcoming His Lordship, who has been a propounder of justice, who has headed the pillar of constitution, the judiciary. He being the man at the helm of the judicial function of the country, sir, being the 45th Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of India, sir, who has been a great reformer in the field of judiciary, in upholding the constitutional values, sir, being a propounder of right to life with dignity. At the outset, on behalf of every chartered accountant, every person of Indore, I welcome you, sir, to Indore branch of CIRC of ICAI. Respected Shri Bharat ji, Judicial Member of Income Tax Appellate Tribunal, Honorable Madam Mukulita Vijayvergiya ji, Wholetime Member of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, Madam being the pride of Indore, Madam belonged to Indore and she practiced as an advocate in Indore several years before joining the Ministry of Law, and now providing the service in the biggest reform which has taken India's ranking in ease of doing business to a great level after the introduction of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board. Respected Company Secretary Shri Ashish Garg ji, the man who has taken Indore to again great heights, Manoj Pandit ji being the first president of ICAI from Madhya Pradesh and Indore. Now Ashish ji has also made us proud by becoming the first president of the Institute of Company Secretaries from Indore and Madhya Pradesh. Sirs, we welcome you on behalf of the 3,000 chartered accountants of Indore. At the outset, I would like to introduce you to the Indore branch. Indore branch is a branch of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, which is the second largest accounting professionals body in the world. ICAI being a great regulator and having more than 3 lakh chartered accountants across the country with 170 branches and 30 chapters across the world, we endeavor in knowledge dissemination. At Indore branch, in the last year we have endured that every Saturday and every week we have some or the other technical knowledgeable seminar, and this way ICAI becomes the most accounting technical knowledge dissemination body of the world. At this Indore branch, which has been awarded as the best branch of India several times since its formation, and next year it is due to complete 50 years Golden Jubilee celebration of Indore branch of CIRC of ICAI. In the last year, Indore branch has hosted 8 national level events with 6 national conferences, 1 national talent search and 1 national budget symposium. Sir, we are doing academic CSR, academic corporate social responsibility. Since Indore branch is one of the best branch of the country, we are providing facilities, we are providing knowledge, we are knowledge partners of universities in bringing model curriculum. We have noticed that in various universities, even after the implementation of GST, VAT was being taught, certain obsolete topics were there which have now changed. So ICAI through its Indore branch is now helping the universities in implementing the model curriculum so that we have the latest and best and most relevant knowledge being spread to everybody in the state of Madhya Pradesh. We are also providing various pro bono services to local authorities so that they have better management. Institute of Chartered Accountants of India has also made new accounting standards for local bodies. At ICAI, we are also working through its Accounting Research Foundation to make double entry bookkeeping system in Indian Railways. And sir, I can guarantee the day is not far when ICAI will make the balance sheet of Government of India. Sir, in the last year, we had almost 90 career counseling sessions in various schools and colleges. Our members have pro bono visited various universities, schools, colleges and have given lectures, have disseminated knowledge so that everybody can be benefited by the technical expertise of ICAI and its members. And indeed, we have to do so because Dr. Abdul Kalam has bestowed us with the title of Partner in Nation Building. Sir, as a partner in nation building, we are also providing facilities to our members for research and development because it is said without research development we cannot progress. Sir, earlier we were having ICAI had propounded accounting standards, but now since to make a uniform accounting language so that the accounts of whole over world can be read by understanding the language. So Indian accounting standards were propounded by ICAI. At Indore, we are having various research meetings in their groups which are discussing the problems in implementing of this international standards. Sir, we are also running an employment exchange so that the fresh chartered accountants can get jobs, and in the last year more than 200 young chartered accountants were placed, and I am pleased to inform that many of them were placed at a package of 25 lakh rupees or more, a fresh chartered accountant. Sir, we have more than 400 CA students getting technical trainings in Indore branch, and we are also providing a canteen facility for them so that students who come from remote places all across the Madhya Pradesh, Indore being an education hub, we have students coming from Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and all the central region states coming here for education. For them, we are providing various facilities like canteen facility. We have reading rooms where they can study and read. For young qualified members, since they need a startup impetus, we have also provided for a facility where we train them how to get subsidies for setting up a new office for those young people who are just nurturing. So we provide them a basic help. We are also, sir, starting here a startup incubation center where we will be providing a legal compliance startup ecosystem to those budding chartered accountants and other professionals who want to start up so that they do not have the initial hiccups and a proper compliance management is there so that they do not stuck up anywhere. As a partner in nation building, we are also running free legal aid to those poor, those enabled who cannot get legal help for their income tax return filings, their income tax return assessment, and for that we have a panel registered with the income tax department. Anybody who is needy goes to the department and gets referred to this free legal aid where our members are providing these facilities. Sir, with the inception of IBC, we are dedicating the next year to insolvency and bankruptcy education in India with NCLT bench notified in Indore, which is going to start in this April. Last year, we, with the inception of this IBC, we made several representations, and to our success, the bench was notified in Indore. Sir, to make education reach everybody, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India has started a concept of live virtual classes, wherein within a meager cost of rupees 5,000, video lecture, live virtual classes facility is being provided to CA students. So, for providing this facility, Indore branch is hosting a studio from which the best faculties in Indore and Madhya Pradesh are coming. Their lectures are recorded and which is webcasted to all those students who are in need of this education. As a partner in nation building, we took some new initiatives, sir, wherein our chartered accountants went on the roads and did traffic management. They volunteered 2 hours on Sundays from evening 5 to 7, and many of our members on every square went and they did the traffic management system with a great media house. Sir, we also believe in education consistency, and we have made a YouTube channel. We had every Saturday one lecture, and all good lectures are recorded and hosted so that any member can view them freely, anytime, every time accessible. So sir, with these words, I would like to welcome you to the Indore branch of CIRC of ICAI. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, CA Pankaj. Now, I would like to invite CS Ashish Garg, ICSI President, All India.
Thank you, Samkit ji. Honorable former Chief Justice of India, Shri Deepak Mishra ji, always a friend, philosopher, guide for all the three professional institutes. We have an opportunity to have him as a chairman of jury of our corporate governance award. So I have seen him very closely and always guiding force to all the institutes. Thank you, sir, we welcome you on behalf of all the three institutes, especially Institute of Chartered Accountant and Institute of Company Secretaries. Member ITAT, Shri Bharat ji, Madam Vijayvergiya, my very good friend Pankaj, Samkit, all the senior members present here, my friends, a very good morning to all of you. Friends, it is very difficult for me to speak few words today because I have grown under your valuable guidance. So whenever we speak in front of our seniors, कई बार शब्द नहीं निकलते, भावनाएं आप समझ जाएंगे, भावनाएं व्यक्त हो जाती हैं, पर कई बार बड़ा मुश्किल होता है। आप सब लोगों को धन्यवाद देना मेरे लिए बहुत ही मुश्किल है, क्योंकि आज मैं जो कुछ भी हूं, आप सब लोगों के आशीर्वाद के कारण हूं। आप सब लोगों को धन्यवाद देना शायद ऐसा होगा कि गंगा से गंगा जल की पूजा करना और गंगा जल से गंगा को चढ़ाना। आप सबको धन्यवाद देना शायद ऐसा होगा कि राधा का कृष्ण को और कृष्ण को राधा का धन्यवाद करना। आप सबको धन्यवाद देना शायद ऐसा होगा कि राम का हनुमान को और हनुमान का राम को धन्यवाद देना। आप सबको धन्यवाद देना शायद ऐसा होगा कि महाकाली का महाकाल को और महाकाल का महाकाली का धन्यवाद देना, क्योंकि मैं अपने आप को कभी आपसे जुदा नहीं समझता। आई एम अ पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ यू। और आप सब लोगों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हुए भी आप सब लोगों को सादर नमन, क्योंकि आप सबके गाइडेंस में ही इंदौर में मैं यहाँ तक बढ़कर बड़ा हुआ हूँ। दोस्तों, इंदौर जब मैं पहली बार रीजनल काउंसिल में गया, सेंट्रल काउंसिल में गया, आज इंदौर हम बोलते हैं कि 3 बार स्वच्छता में नंबर 1 बन गया, 4थी बार बनेगा, पर इंदौर की यदि पहचान कहीं से बनी है तो हर कोई मुझे बोलता था वो इंदौर जहाँ से मनोज फडणवीस जी आते हैं, वो इंदौर जहां से पहली बार इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स के प्रेसिडेंट मनोज फडणवीस जी ने मध्य प्रदेश का और इंदौर का नाम रोशन किया। तो आज उसी परिपाटी को यदि मैं आगे बढ़ा पाया हूं तो शायद ये मेरा सौभाग्य है। दोस्तों, when we are talking about this all three institutes, I always remember the 3 form of God, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. When we had one program, then Secretary MCS come to our institute and he said that all these 3 institutes like Jal Sena, Thal Sena and Vayu Sena for the government of India. When we all are doing the work with complement to each other, we all are focusing on different aspects of Indian corporates and serving the nation in their own unique manner. Our students go through different modules, different study materials, different training patterns, but while being a professionals, all are very unique in their own sense. To me, this uniqueness is our strength and the reason as to how we can come together to create synergies. These 3 institutes remind me the story of Mahabharata. Don't get me wrong, it's not about 18-day battle of Mahabharata. It's all about the 5 Pandavas, son of Pandu. All have different, all were brothers, but all were having a different qualities. They were not clone to each other, but they are complementing to each other. Yudhishthira was the Dharmraj, Bhim was fearless, but physical power and strength. Arjun, the great archer. Nakul, with good looks, the good trainer of animals. Sahadev, knowledge of astrology, was a main tactical planner among Pandavas. It was unique skill set that made them strong. Together, they were invincible. Winning a war such as Mahabharata was because of their mutual acceptance and respect for the strength of their brothers. Our three sister concerns are just the same. Our goal is common: to serve the Indian corporates, to guide them, to advise them. Our aim is same: to partner in the growth of the nation, in the process of nation building. I believe, and you will agree, that when our goals and aims are aligned, synergies are created. The best example, recently we have a state level conference of IEPF, where your current president and then vice president Mr. Atul Gupta was there, I was there, and our president was there. And minister himself has appreciated the work done by all our institutes. We look forward for all such collaborative events in time to come. With the end, I'll just conclude with this word because the expectations are too much. So I'll conclude with these words. भाग दौड़ के इस युग में अनुकूल नहीं है भाग दौड़ मेरे लिए. सहज गति से चलना ही स्वाभाविक है मेरे लिए. कहते हैं दौड़ेगा नहीं तो पीछे रह जाएगा. मैं सोचता हूँ कौन आगे कौन पीछे. आगे की ओर देखता हूँ तो मैं सबसे पीछे. पीछे की ओर देखता हूँ तो मैं सबसे आगे. अपनी ही सहज गति से चलता हूँ. धरती पर पांव जमा रहे, कर्तव्य कर्म में रमा रहे. यही बहुत है मेरे लिए. यही बहुत है मेरे लिए. धन्यवाद. जय हिंद. वंदे मातरम.
Thank you, CS Ashish ji, for his words of brotherhood. Now, I would like to request our guest member, Ms. Mukulita Vijayvergiya ji, whole-time member IBBI, for her words of wisdom.
Respected Honorable Justice Deepak Mishra ji, Member ITAT, Shri Bharat ji, Bhandari ji, Ashish Garg ji, Pankaj Shah ji, Joshi ji, and all the participating learned professionals, brothers and sisters who have gathered here. And I get this opportunity to have the feedback of all the professionals, especially in the field of valuation and insurance resolution process. I see that most of the participants present here, they are chartered accountants. But with the enactment of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016, it is almost more than 3 years. I think chartered accountants have entered into another chartered territory of the profession of insolvency. And it's such an emerging profession. And it's not only the profession of insurance professionals. This code has given rise to another kind of profession, a specialized professional. All these professionals are specialized professionals or super professionals, because these professionals, the insurance professionals, come from the three streams: CAs, CAs, advocates, and the fourth is the managers, having 15 years experience, and other professions having 10 years experience. So once you are a member of one profession, and then you enter into another territory, and market as well as the agencies, the government, the board, the NCLT expects from these professionals devoted, transparent, accountable, and to follow the code of conduct. A high level of code of conduct is expected from the professionals. This is the era of the professionals. And what is the function of the professional, and to whom we can call it as a professional? I think it is best given in Gita in 4th chapter. Just I quote, 4th chapter, I think this is Shlok number 18. Karmanya karma yaha paschet karmani cha karmiha sa buddhi manan manishyasu sa yukta pratas karm karta. जो मनुष्य कर्म में अकर्म देखता है और जो कर्म में अकर्म में कर्म देखता है, वो मनुष्य बुद्धिमान है और योगी है, समस्त कर्मों को करने वाला है. This shlok exactly fits into, I think, what the insurance professional is doing. He is to see the fault. Karma mein akarma dekhna, you have to find the fault. Where is the fault? How it has to be improved upon, how it has to be remedied, how you want to make it as a going concern, any status. जो अकर्म में कर्म देखता है, you have to find potential also in akarma. That's professional. Lawyers are doing like that. They get any person who is accused as acquitted because they find some potential in those provisions, and that it doesn't fall under the square of those letters of the law. वो मनुष्य बुद्धिमान है और योगी है, वो समस्त कर्मों को करने वाला है. थर्ड लाइन, थर्ड सेंटेंस समस्त कर्मों को करने वाला है. And here lie the powers and duties of the professional. A professional has to manage, insurance professional has to manage the company as a going concern. So he acts as CEO of the company. He has to conduct the whole entire process of insurance resolution. He has to engage professionals, accountants, valuers, or auditors, other persons also. So समस्त कर्मों को करने वाला है. And such are our insolvency professionals. With the enactment of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code of India 2016, enacted on 28th May 2016, and got its operation from the 1st December 2016. The board was established on the 1st October 2016. I should say this code has laid the foundation of New India economy. There is shift in the procedure, there is shift in the distribution of assets also, and there is a shift from maximization of the assets, from value maximization, profit maximization to shift. Maximization of the profit to maximization of the value. So these shifts in the procedure, the whole process is market driven, minimum judicial intervention, and the process is whole conducted by a specialized professional out of the court, and to have the binding effect of the approval of the COC, Committee of Creditors, certainly the approval plans by COC are put up before the NCLT, to which we call it as the adjudicating authority. I expect a lot from these professionals, and in the past 3 years I see that there have been more than 3,000 professionals in the country registered as insolvency professional with the board. The ecosystem provided with the code is robust. It lays on the foundation of the compliance and disclosure regime, which is very essential for the corporate governance. Without this thing, I think this concept of the corporate governance, it is not limited to the corporates, but it has also entered into the government function also, where we find that everything has to be transparent. And more so when the RTI Act it came into force, certainly this transparency has day and days, it is strengthening a lot. Now, it has a unique feature. This law has a very unique feature. The ecosystem comprises of insolvency professionals. They are the key pillars of the whole process. Insolvency professional agencies, to whom these professionals are members of these agencies, and they are the front line regulator of the insolvency professionals. This code has infused technology with the profession, and we have information utility also, which has the default in the electronic system, and through blockchain technology, it will facilitate all the professionals as well as the NCLT to save the judicial time to ascertain whether there is a dispute, whether there is a default or default occurred or not occurred. Because any application which is filed before the NCLT, there are two conditions. There has to be a default, there has to be default, and there is no dispute existing of the unpaid debt. So for that purpose, insolvency, this information utility helps the whole process. IBBI is there to lay down the regulations to develop the profession, and whenever there are issues to plug up all those loopholes, and NCLT is there so that the whole process has a binding effect. One thing, last line I would like to say, because there is another session and we are waiting for the Justice Deepak Shah. So last line, all the professionals are the officers of the court. They are appointed by the order of the NCLT, unlike lawyers. And any person who refuses to extend cooperation with that professional amounts to contempt of court. So I think this ruling or observation of the NCLT itself, that it amounts to a contempt of court, I think now the professionals are on a higher pedestal than other professionals. With these words, I would like to conclude with the beautiful and sweet words of Mr. Aristotle, where the demands of the world cross your talent, there lies your purpose. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mukulita Vijayvergiya madam, whole-time member IBBI. We are eagerly waiting for your session to come on a post-lunch. Now, the last station to reach our destination to hear to our Justice Sir, it is Judicial Member ITAT Indore Bench, CA Shri Bharat ji. I request you, sir, for your words of wisdom.
My Lord Justice Deepak Misra, former Chief Justice of India, Mr. Pankaj Shah, Chairman ICAI, Ashish Garg, Chairman ICSI, Madam Vijayvergiya, Mr. Bandari, Senior Advocate Sumit Nema, Sri P.P. Chaudhary, and all my learned friends. It's a great pleasure and honor to me to share dais with my Lord Justice Deepak Misra. We all will be with his experience and knowledge. Today we will be learning a lot. And in this session, we will be learning about the banking code, insolvency and banking code, where we will know about who is the corporate creditor and corporate debtor. Credit and debt, these are two entries which sometimes baffles the new person. I will not take more time, and I thank you, the Chairman Pankaj Shah, to giving opportunity to say dais with the Honorable Justice Deepak Misra.
Thank you, Shri Bharat sir.